I'm Mike Feldman and this is Jason Jones, and we have a company called Parabellum. We make fine leather goods out of American bison leather and ceramic hardware.
We wanted to do something that was made in America, and this was 7 years ago, and that was kind of crazy. And now it makes sense, and everybody's on board, and that's wonderful, and we're so happy to be part of this wave. But 7 years ago, it wasn't like that.
Bison, for us, kind of represents strength, beauty, grandeur of America and of the American West in kind of a mythical time when things were
made better and done better and last longer.
Last longer. And the bison went from 50 million to less than 1,000. They almost went extinct. The story didn't stop there, and there's been this tremendous comeback. There's a lot of idealists involved in it, and they've gone from less than 1,000 to about 500,000. And the business associated with it is what helps to fuel that comeback.
I grew up behind an antique store, and you know, the things that are there 70 years later, the only things that hit the antique store are the things that lasted. You know, and so growing up around that and watching and understanding what makes things last and what makes things better, and working with leather from an early age. I started out in leather. This, to us, was the most powerful, most spiritual, most durable leather that we could find. I love it aesthetically because it resurfaces itself. Unlike most leathers that have a top surface and it wears away and then you have some sort of blank color beneath it, this will keep resurfacing itself because it doesn't really have a top coat.
At the heart of our brand is a juxtaposition of materials. The bison hides are deep American history. They're strong, they're beautiful, they're deeply textured, and they're natural. And what we do is we juxtapose it with ceramic hardware. And we're the only brand in the world that has either of these two materials. This ceramic is state-of-the-art and extremely sophisticated. The supply for this is almost non-existent, and we're proud to combine these two American materials, strength in the present and strength in the past, together.
Well, the logo and the P, I don't know if you can see it there, but it represents, Parabellum is a P sandwiched between the past and the future. We always look at it as to where's this bag going to be in 20 years.
20 years, yeah.
And that's why all the things have detachable handles, because the theory is, well, that's going to be a wear spot in 20 years, your handle's going to wear out eventually. We could give you a new one.
We have extra backings. We use Kevlar inside of belts. Everything's hand-turned.
We think these things out, and we try to make things as durable as we possibly can.
A lot goes into those bags to be done well, especially out of materials like we use. And,
well, you get the privilege of making something that a woman covets
and is proud of, and pulls their whole outfit together, and
for years
what they find exciting and attractive.
Yeah.
And
I think about the woman really that I'm building the bag for. I think about how she's going to hold that bag, and posture is so important, and clothing, and that's, you put on your clothes and you feel a different way. And so I think about the way that woman is holding that bag, and then I make that bag.